Well, hello and welcome to Producer Dan. Thank you so much for stopping by the channel today. So have you ever found yourself scrolling through hundreds of movie titles, searching for that one that's going to complement your current state of mind or mood? Or how about flipping through very similarly colored paint chips, trying to find that perfect one, only to be doomed to choose the wrong one? Or, in the case of a home studio enthusiast, lists of sound libraries, drum samples, plugins, reverbs, compressors, effects. The amount of time that we spend making choices on these certain things could be spent being creative and coming up with that new idea. Having too many options can be exhausting, can be confusing and overwhelming. It can also leave us feeling very uninformed and out of touch because we couldn't possibly know all there is to know about these choices, about these plugins. We couldn't possibly know what all of these different pad sounds sound like. So, if making a decision is difficult, sometimes we just don't. Or we make the decision and we're never satisfied with the choice that we made because we're always afraid that we made the wrong one from having too many choices. And we develop FOMO, fear of missing out. Our vast sound libraries that we have should make us feel prepared and powerful, but instead they seem to have lost their perceived value. Everything is available now at our fingertips, and nothing seems rare or special anymore. We want what we don't have. Those things are curiosities, and they hold the promise of easier and better mixes. Did you ever notice that when you lose something, its value goes up? For example, when the power goes out, all of a sudden we have a new appreciation for those modern comforts that we should have. Loss can ignite creativity. Detours can take us to new places. A lack of resources makes room for innovation. Clarity makes room for inspiration. Clarity is the key to empowerment. Greg McKeown. So here are some solutions to help you organize your workflow. Create templates with your favorite virtual instruments, plugins, routing for effects, master fader settings. All of that can be done in advance. Create favorites lists in your favorite plugins and musical instruments, or make modifications to your instruments and plugins and then save them as user presets, name them accordingly, and call them up when needed. Use the comments section in your DAW to make notes of different adjustments or settings on plugins and virtual instruments. And you can import from other sessions whole vocal chains or instrument mixing chains into your current session. Hide and deactivate any unused or extra tracks in your session to cut down on visual clutter. Begin simply. Limit your options and make your choices swiftly. Don't wait for that better choice to come along. Limit the amount of colors that you use in your DAW. Assign different instruments different colors. Limit the tools that you use, your plugins, your effects. Choose only your favorites. Limit the amount of space that you use. Allow maybe 24 tracks per project. And limit the amount of time per mix session. Set your timer for 30 minutes so you don't go over, and this will save your ears from ear fatigue as well. And if you still get stuck making a decision, then flip a coin. And as Arnold Rothstein once said, flip a coin, and when it's in the air, you'll know which side you're hoping for. So this advice is to just make it easier to get started on projects. It doesn't mean you have to stay simple throughout the entire project. Thinking outside the box is excellent, but first you need to determine where the box is. Coloring outside the lines is absolutely what we want to do to create something new, but those lines have to be established in the beginning. And going off the rails, well, first you need to be on the rails to do that. So I hope you found this video helpful in creating an easier workflow, cutting down on your decision making, cutting down on your options, and letting creativity and innovation happen. So thank you very much for watching the video, and I hope to see you in the next one. Take care.